Those are like two simple things. Look, a camera, you could use your phone, put it on 4K. A microphone, get a DJI Mic Mini. They're like $60. Mm-hmm. Or you can get a crappy one on Amazon, which I wouldn't recommend. And then grab a tripod. Boom. There you go. You could do anything with those three things. Right there.
Sounds like Gary V.
Yeah. Right there. Get those three things and you will succeed.
You have a phone?
Yeah.
Millionaire.
Yeah. You are young. Are you 60? You're young. Are you 80? Your life just started. It is episode 3, and we got some good stuff today. We're going to talk about why we should do content, what makes good content. But before that, let's just talk about us a little bit. Quick question so people can get to know us a little bit. What are some hobbies outside of work? What do y'all like to do? What is what's a weekend look like for y'all?
Yeah. Well, if I'm not in the studio on the weekend.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Because we're by appointment, by the way.
That's right. Big basketball guy. That's like big
That's how
thing.
we met.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah. Big basketball guy, like in the gym, like going for walks. Walks on the beach.
There it is.
But yeah, I mean, that's hanging out with some friends. That's pretty much what you'll see me doing on the weekend.
Yeah.
What about you, Gabe?
You got anything?
Also gym. I like to work out. I don't really work out on the weekends, but I do like to work out. Video games, golf. I like to play golf. As it gets colder, about to hit the slopes, get to some snowboarding.
Do you ski or snowboard?
Snowboard, yeah. So
How long have you done that?
Up. Probably only a couple years, like consistently. I'm not like awesome.
Shaun White.
Yeah, I'm not Shaun White, but like I do like to do it. I feel like mostly, I mean, I like to read too. Those are
studious.
Pretty, yeah. You know.
What about you?
Video games. I love my dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then honestly, it's a lot of watching sports. I mean, that's a big one for me. And then whatever the fiance says. Right now, we're planning a wedding, so that is the big.
How is that going?
Yeah.
That is stressful. To all those people out there to guys specifically, you might think that is not going to be stressful by proxy because your lady is stressed. You're stressed. You guys know. You guys
makes sense.
Yeah, you guys are in a relationship. You understand. If if they're stressed, you're probably stressed.
Yeah.
Like it is, but it's good. Like I think for me, it's just keeping the end goal. Like you know what all of it's for. It's also so expensive.
Yeah, man.
It'll pay off.
Man, yeah. I mean, you guys were just at a wedding. Like,
yeah.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a great wedding.
I mean, weddings are a great time. I love going, but I'm sure
planning.
back in the bill is a whole different story.
Yeah. The back end's probably a little different.
You just shot. That's kind of a good one about you. Like, you just shot your first wedding. Right? How was that? Like,
yeah, it was cool.
Would you do it again?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I think that it was fortunate that it was Matt's like best friend, and I already knew them like pretty well at that point. And I also had known like a decent amount of people who were there, so that like helped substantially.
Take the pressure off.
Yeah, it was a lot less like pressure. I mean, I still was very nervous like the entire time, and I'm still like making the video for them, which is also like something that I've never like really done before. Like created like ultimately like a little mini film.
You're telling us, you're telling their story.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I'm not gonna lie.
The pressure behind that is crazy.
Yeah, the intro I got so far is pretty good. My goal is to finish it this week by Friday, so we'll see if but I also don't want to like rush it. Yeah, I also don't want to rush it. So if it's not like ready, but
Have you shot a wedding?
No, I've never shot it. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, hesitant.
I don't know. It's like I feel like that's so intimidating.
It's scary.
Like because that's such a huge like. I'd say probably most people would say that's the best day of their lives, besides maybe having a child.
Right.
Like that's.
It's only one thing. You only get one chance.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like the big thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. For that time.
Hopefully, you only have one. But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a power to you.
Yeah, I got another one in the books now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
look
one
at
of
you,
my
starting a business.
Photography.
Yeah.
Photography, yeah.
That's
One
a
of-
whole nother game.
Yeah,
Photography versus videography.
I'm almost more confident in the photography though because that's what I'm
Really?
like natively like
Are
like
you
that.
are you gonna be like the normal? Would they have like the?
Should I get like double
It's like
straps?
Rambo. You
Dude,
look
yeah,
like
yeah,
Rambo
dude,
and
dude.
have two
Honestly, we
cameras.
should get one of those like leather, like the leather ones.
Make
where
like a
it's
little
like the-
highlight mix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just you
dude.
running around.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, that one, I'm
Where's
pretty
that
sure is
one?
like pretty low key. Where?
Is it around here?
I think it's somewhere. It's local.
Oh, okay.
I forget where he
So
said it
traveling
was.
for a wedding would be because then it's like you're going all the way there. Like it better be good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's a
be
game changer.
scared,
Especially
man.
because then if you forget something, like at least if it's local, like God forbid, you can kind of like drive home, grab it.
Yeah,
or
dude.
go to-
Yeah,
Shooting at a distance is a whole nother ball game because there's like just little things you don't even think of, and then it happens. You're like, what do we do?
What- yeah.
Like
There's
last
yeah.
time we were at a shoot in Texas, and we had a camera problem, and we're like, oh no, we need
Did you
double
buy-
angles. We're like, what do we do? Luckily, there was like a camera rental shop like 15 minutes away. So on lunch, we just drove over and got
grabbed
it.
one.
But man, that was definitely a scary.
that was probably the
moment.
worst thing that we've had happen like on a shoot
Yeah.
like that. Like that was like literally worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah, I
worst
guess
case.
especially
I mean, I
if
guess
you
maybe
need to-
worst case would be if we couldn't get a camera.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was very close to being worst case scenario.
Yeah,
It's the little things that like obviously we talk about them all the time, but like the little things in content that matter.
Yeah,
like
man.
it makes the world go round. Like it
does.
It really.
Yeah, our client had no clue. That's the important part.
That is huge.
Yup.
That.
Yup.
The
Yeah.
way, good for
recovered,
y'all.
recovered
Good
pretty well.
for y'all.
yeah.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good segue into what we want to talk about today, like content, how we strive to produce top content for people, but we can only do so much.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess the part that we like to tell people is like what makes good content. Like we can provide that for you, and then so that when you come in, you're ready.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you guys had like 2 or 3 points each, like of what makes A+ content. And let me put a disclaimer out there. When we say top, like what makes good content, that doesn't mean you're going to go viral. That does not mean you are going to be TikTok famous overnight. Like that is something I think that we will talk about even more down the road, because that is the term viral has become so, like the lines have been blurred, I feel like. And it's so, it's almost like a volatile word. Like if you use it in the wrong context, people are gonna be like, "Oh, okay, so then I expect to make $10,000 overnight." Like how many times have you gotten a call from someone and they're just like, "Hey, I want to make X amount of dollars in a week," and it's like, "Yeah, I do too."
Yeah.
Like, like
Don't you think I would do
right,
it? If
like,
you
I
did?
would,
Yeah.
I would have been doing that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. We could talk about that too if we want.
Yeah,
It's
man.
really, it's up in the air. Whatever we want to go, whichever avenue we want
I
to
mean,
go.
I won't name names, but we did have a story. I have a little story.
Yeah, talk
So
about
one
it.
time we did have a client at the time. We don't work with them anymore. Who had sub 1,000 followers.
Okay.
And I forget the exact number, but on the first day, like honest, they looked us in the eyes and said, "We want." I think it was 1 million followers.
It was.
It was 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have sub 1,000 at the
Okay.
time.
When you
That was their
No.
goal.
Okay,
That was their goal for us to get them.
Yes.
sub 1,000, like 300.
Yeah.
Yeah,
around
something
there.
there, something like that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Dude, yeah. It was,
And their goal out the gate
Was 1 million.
was 1 million.
So
I feel like I know why though, because like they had their one of their videos that like
yes.
went
Did it hit?
viral, but it was like something completely unrelated to
Was
like
it just
the
like a
industry.
one-off?
It was a one-off.
Yeah, and they had like a video that they had made and posted gone viral. So I feel like that kind of like twisted a little bit, and they're like, okay, if that can go viral, like why can't everything we do go viral,
Like if
or
I'm
something like
paying a
that?
company to do it, they should
Be able to
every
make it
video
go viral.
That
Yeah,
is-
yeah.
It's crazy to me because so my sister, she had one video on TikTok. It got, I think, 24 million views.
Whoa.
She has she had a video get 24 million views, and multiple other videos get thousands of views. She's at, I think, and she doesn't really do TikTok much anymore. She is at 523,000 followers.
Yo.
and
Hey, yo.
they wanted 1 million. Like, just putting it at all in perspective.
Yeah.
Like, that is...
And not on TikTok either.
Right,
That's
exactly.
I feel like we have to
TikTok's
distinct
totally
that.
different,
Yeah,
too.
TikTok,
yeah.
you can get flowers. You can get followers like that.
Yeah.
They might give you flowers.
Yeah, they might.
They might.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
who knows?
easier. The virality on TikTok is like totally different from Instagram.
But that's what people... I think that's what people base the word viral off of.
Yeah, probably.
Like, but it's like a different... there should be a different word.
Yeah.
You know
and
what I
I think
mean?
that kind of ties into like the first point I had to your question was just you got to know your audience and know your
Yes.
platform. So like if you're posting on Instagram,
Yep.
it's a different algorithm than if you're posting on TikTok, right? So
Yeah.
you have to one, know the platform, and then two, know exactly who you're talking to make good content.
So when you say know your audience, what do you mean? Because I think that goes by the wayside for a lot of people. They're like, oh, well, I want to give it to this, this, and this. Like, talk a little bit more about that.
So let's say like for somebody who typically would use a space like this, let's say like a real estate agent.
Yeah.
You probably want to know one, you have to decide, do you want this page to be for other real estate agents or do you want this page to be for the consumer who eventually will work with you?
Yeah.
Right. So then you have to decide what kind of content is going to speak to them.
Yeah.
Right. So like say you're a real estate agent who wants to target everyday people who eventually are going to have to buy a home. Right. And you want to be the person they think of. What should you post?
Yep.
Stuff that's going to speak to them. Right. Like if I'm in Westchester, PA, I might do here's my top 10 restaurants in Westchester. Here's 3 perks of Westchester School District.
Yep.
Stuff like that. You want to talk to them because I always like to especially say to real estate agents, people buying houses are typically people about to have families or who have young families or people who are just like retiring and downsizing.
Yep.
Speak to them, right? They want to know about the safety. They want to know about the kids. They want to know about the school. They want to know the restaurants, the things to do on the weekends.
Be specific.
Yeah.
And what I
Yeah,
mean by
man.
that is you posting a video on Instagram and you have 15,000 followers. This video, you need to know before you post it, this video is not for all 15,000.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
be like, because you will be successful if out of that 15,000, you have 3,000 that watch that video and get something from it.
Yeah.
Like that is so many. I think that's something that I've heard a lot here. People like, oh, I just want to post this and everyone can. That's not everyone isn't your audience. Like you have, like knowing your audience is much more than just like, oh, I know who I want to. Like know who to say no to as well.
Yeah.
Like
That's a big one.
Cater. It's like, I guess that might be the way I'm saying it. Like cater to your audience. And then
Dude.
know them and then cater to them.
You got to niche down.
Yes.
That is so
Yes.
big with it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Like you have to niche down.
Especially
like,
to start.
yeah. Like you got to pick a niche and you got to roll with it.
Yes.
Like,
and stay in that lane.
yeah. Even if it's like
yeah.
maybe a couple like niches that are like similar to each other, like you got to niche down.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think, I guess kind of broader scope, like we say get to 10 episodes. You're probably going to be successful. Stay in your lane in those 10.
Yeah.
Like don't, like, if you get an episode that has 100, then the next one gets 200, then the next one gets 5,000. Don't all of a sudden say, oh, well, I have 5,000. I can go talk about anything.
Right. You're
Stay
not
in that
there
lane.
yet.
Stay in your lane.
Honestly,
Just
give
trust
it a
the
year.
process. Yes.
I would give it at least
Yeah.
a year before you go horizontal.
Or try to change well, you can change your topic, but do it in a way that still stays in your lane.
Yeah.
I think that's my 2 cents on the knowing your audience.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like you might be thinking, okay, like Joe Rogan talks to anybody. He does whatever he wants. Joe Rogan also
But he
niched.
also
He's
started-
already been through the niche phase.
He
Yeah.
created his own, like when you get there, you can create
Exactly.
your own
You
niche.
just got to
But
get there.
Yeah.
You got to get there first.
as the kids say, and I guess we're part of the kids, there's levels to this.
Yeah.
Like, and
He's also 10 years into it.
exactly.
Like,
He is
Yeah.
the godfather.
Yeah.
He is the godfather of podcasting.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
so like
Absolutely.
he can do. He's at the point where he can talk and bring on whoever he wants. Like
Yes.
it doesn't really
So-
matter.
I mean, that's kind of I think that would be one that I use. Like when and this is one that creates good content, like you are not Joe Rogan. You are
Yeah.
not the Kelsey brothers. You are not the Basement Yard. If you got, I'm going to get
Yeah,
to them.
That's a
Like,
that's a
yeah,
good.
That's a
That's a good one.
that's a good
funny
pull.
one.
Like they have done this. They have
Yeah.
created their lane. They've created their space. They've created their audience. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can pull different techniques from them, but you are not them.
No.
Like, you are you, and people who are watching you for you. They're not watching you to impersonate the Basement Yard. They're not watching you to impersonate Joe Rogan.
Because then they just go watch them.
Because respectfully,
yeah,
they've done it. They're going to be better at it than you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you're impersonating someone, that means you admire them. So why not just point them to, like, if someone wants to watch Joe Rogan, tell them to go watch Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that would be one for me, that be you, and we've talked about it, be genuine.
Yep.
And yeah, just that's mine.
That's a perfect point too. It's like, if I had to give somebody who's coming into the studio like advice for their first time ever shooting, whether it's a podcast, content, it's just be yourself.
Yes. And it's so cliche.
Yeah.
But it holds true.
I mean, people can see right through it. Like, if you're being blasted on like the internet, like, dude, people can tell when you're not being yourself.
Yes.
Like, it's super easy to tell.
Yes. Unless you're an impressionist. Then I get it.
Yeah.
Don't be yourself.
Don't be yourself. Be whoever you want.
Yeah.
So what? So know your audience. Be genuine. I guess you say don't try to be like others.
Yeah.
What else we have? Anything?
I guess something,
good
if
point.
it's like short form content, we switch up a little bit. And
Yeah.
I guess even with like podcasts too, is I always recommend starting with a strong hook.
Yep.
Because you got to get people in.
What is that?
The hook is like the first thing you say or that you do. It could be visual, it could be verbal.
You want to give a couple examples? Let's all give an example. Let's go around the circle here.
Sure.
The rectangle.
Because this is like, we've talked about it in others. This is that language that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Like a strong hook. What are we fishing?
We're gonna give you 3 strong hooks right now.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you a verbal one. So the next one
Okay.
we switch it up, right? So a strong hook to a social media clip might be, if you're doing these 3 things, this is why X is happening, right? So you want to say like,
This
if you're
is why
doing,
you hear all these on TikTok. This
Yo,
is why
this is what
every
you hear.
TikTok you scroll starts with
A
this.
hook.
Yes.
Yup. All right. Maybe let's give them like a visual hook.
Visual hook. It could be like someone have a huge reaction to something that really isn't that grand. Like, but you scroll to that video and it's them just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, or like catching something off screen. Like if you catch something, or like if you use something as a random object as a microphone clip, like those are really good visual
they're
hooks.
funny.
Yeah,
Like,
something's
comedy is huge, I'd say, and the hook, like that's huge.
If something's in the background that shouldn't really be there, like that's another visual hook, because then we're like, what the hell's that doing in the background of the
Or if you're
video?
a solo like content creator and you bring someone else and they are the one who are starting in your screen, like it's like, wait a minute,
Who is that?
Who is
Yeah.
that? Why?
Yeah.
Like, that's a good one. Like,
Yeah.
there's all different ways.
There's literally thousands.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I can't believe you didn't know about this before or something like that. You know?
Stuff like that. Another visual one that worked well for like one of our clients is he like did ads and he would start with like a piece of paper on the screen so you couldn't even see his face, and he'd just rip it and then he'd go into his jingle like
Yeah.
busy adults 40 plus come to argue, like that kind of stuff.
Be creative. That's one you could throw in. Like, it's very like boring, but be creative. And so
You gotta create the scroll stoppers.
yeah. What else? What are other ways that to create quality content? Quality.
Literal quality.
Talk about it.
Record with a good camera. Have a microphone. Those are like 2 simple things. Look, a camera, you could use your phone, put it on 4K. A microphone, get a DJI mic mini. They're like $60. Or you can get a crappy one on Amazon, which I wouldn't recommend. And then grab a tripod. Boom. There you go. You could do anything with those 3 things. Right there.
Sounds like Gary V.
Right there. Get those 3 things and you will succeed.
You have a phone?
Yeah.
Millionaire.
You are young. Are you 60? You're young. Are you 80? Your life just started.
Oh man, he's the man though.
Shout out. He's like one of the godfathers in the media space.
Oh
I'd
yeah.
say.
Oh
He
yeah,
probably
man.
is like the social media.
Oh,
godfather.
absolutely.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Quality's a big one though. Like I guess you could say, kind of bring it back to here. Like, we pride ourselves on quality.
Yep.
Like, and I will give Gabe his flowers. He is very good at making sure quality is king. Like, if there's a problem, he's probably going to know how to fix it, why to fix it, and like why it's important that we fix it. So shout out to you, Gabe. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate the tech guru that you are.
Yeah, for sure. And the cable management.
Yeah, this guy and his cable management. Yeah. You guys should see it.
I try to be, at least.
So what do we have? We had quality. We had
being genuine. Good hook.
Yep. Know your audience. What do we have? Like 2 more?
I could do 1 more.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it would just be provide value.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's important.
Why are people going to watch your video, or your podcast, your social media clip, whatever it is? And it could be for a plethora of reasons. Like it could be educational. It could be just for entertainment. Comedy kind of ties into that. It could be for a wide variety of things, but you got to know why somebody would watch your video and then give it to them.
Yeah.
And you got to start with that too. Yeah. I think it's important to start with your value. Do the hook and then go straight in.
Don't mince words.
Get
to it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Tell the audience exactly what you're trying to give them.
You got 3 seconds, and 3 seconds now is probably not true. You probably about a second and a half.
You do.
Before you can catch someone.
Yo, this is kind of crazy. Have you ever, like, I feel like I catch myself doing this pretty frequently now, but, like, I'll be scrolling on TikTok. Look, I'm a consumer. You know what I mean? I'm consuming. I'm doom scrolling. I'm going. And even on Instagram, whatever I'm on, I'm scrolling, and I'll go back. Subconsciously, like, scroll back. And I'm like, wait a second. Like, what just made me subconsciously scroll back? And I'll, like, start analyzing the video, and I'm like, why did I just scroll back on that?
That's a huge one because, just going into the logistics of it, 90% of the content that we are consuming completely is that exact, like, we scroll, we wait, and we go back. Mm-hmm. Like, that is, and then you probably, if you've taken that time, you're probably going to watch the whole video.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a good amount of it.
Yeah, for sure. It's something to analyze.
There's that 1.5, again, that's that 1.5, it's not 3 seconds. You're not sitting there.
Yeah.
1, 2, no, it's, okay, then we come back.
Yeah.
So, provide value soon.
Yeah, I low-key think it's kind of important to, like, if you are going for like that virality, or like you really do want to be into like the content creation side of thing, I do think it's pretty important to consume content. Like, no matter what it is, like,
but if consuming it for a reason, like, know what you're consuming.
Yeah. You could, for sure. But I just think it's important to, like, consume content, because like, if you don't consume any content, like, I get it, some people aren't into it, like, they don't want to be on, like, social media, but like, dude, you have to be if you want to do it, like, you gotta consume. You have to, like, kind of, or you could take the route and be like, get value from things, like, scroll to see like what other people are doing, and like see what you can pull, analyze. So I don't know. I think that's important too.
No, it is, like, and I get it. Like, I just recently deleted TikTok, like, and I'll re-download it just to check like what people have sent me, and I'll delete it again. But I also do realize that, like, for the studio, posting content is part of it. Like, we are in that content space. It's important that we practice what we preach. So having it on my phone, sure, it's there, but I just try to be smart with how I use it. But so those are 5, I'd say, very important pieces of ways to create key content. When we say content creation, though, what do we mean? Like, what is that? Because it's a broad term. Like, now, personally, when I hear content creator, I'm like, oh, it's a TikTok kid, or like something like that. Like, when you hear content creator, what is that?
I mean, I think it covers everything, whether it's like TikTok influencers, whether it's businesses doing content for recruiting, or like anything like that. They're making videos, they're taking pictures, they're doing graphic design, all this kind of stuff. I think it's like the umbrella term, like everything falls underneath it. So
I think that's big, because a lot of people, I think, would be like, oh, I don't do content.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you do. Well, if you don't, you should.
I mean, even if it's not video, if you send a newsletter, like, that's content.
Yeah.
What is it's media.
Yeah.
It's content really is the new age term for media.
Yeah. I feel like it just kind of has a bad
connotation,
like reputation, whatever you want to call it. Because like when people, you were saying, like when people think of content creation, they think like, oh, you're like an influencer. Like, because technically, like I am a content creator. Like I create content.
Yeah.
Like I'm under that umbrella. Like and like if you're an editor, if you're a videographer, photographer, like anything like that, dude, like
it's all content.
Newsletter.
Yeah.
It's like it's content. You're a content creator.
No, yeah.
So
that's huge. It's good. I think it's just good to kind of talk about that so that people know, like when we talk about like, oh, our content space, we're not for just Instagram creators or something. Like we are for everyone. And obviously our business is predicated on you coming in and creating content. Yeah. But even if it wasn't, I think we would be honest with you and we would suggest that you create. If you're not creating content now, you should be. This is definitely, maybe this is your call to, even if it's like Gabe said, you buy a mic, you buy a camera, you buy a tripod, go create the content, especially if you're a business owner. You can talk to that a little bit. That's a great one. Like, why should business owners create content?
Well, I mean, if even just the like social media content, let's take it there. I mean, social media now is like your storefront, right? So I always say this, we work with a lot of gyms too for Simmons Media. Mm-hmm. And what I always tell them too on like a discovery call is like, it's literally your storefront. Like your Instagram profile in 2025 is basically a tour of your gym without that person ever even getting off the couch.
That's a great point.
Right. They can see your coaches, they see your members, they hear from your members, they hear from you, they see what it looks like. Like we always do mic'd ups too. Like they can feel what it's actually like to get coached by
culture,
you.
Like everything.
It's one of the most important parts of your business, in my opinion, in today's age.
I think I heard you say it, but it's to that storefront point. If you have an Instagram that's all disjointed, that's messy, think about it. If you owned a physical store, like that business that you owned, if someone walked in the lobby and it was completely just trash, discombobulated, nothing made sense of where it was, or there was no value presented by that lobby, 90% of people are going to turn around and walk out. So why not the same thing?
Just think about it like right now. For any listeners, the three of us, like if you say you were scrolling on Instagram and you got an ad for something that's very nichely your interest, a book or something, I don't know, whatever you're interested in, and you click on it, you're like, oh, dang, that looks awesome. And you click on the ad to go to their page, and their page is mad sus. Like, it looks like they're like from, like, it just doesn't look like it.
It looks fake.
It looks fake. Yeah. You're like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm not buying
Yep.
something from this person. That's scary. Or you go to their page and it looks awesome. There's great graphics. Everything's color branded. Everything like looks uniform and stuff.
Pleasing.
It's aesthetically pleasing. You're great. Like, oh man, I can trust them.
Content is king. Like it will. I mean, if we want to talk a business sense, like it'll make you money.
Yeah.
Like there's a grind to it, obviously, but yes, shameless plug. That is what we are here for. Like that is. I mean, you guys at Simmons, that you guys make it easy for people, and then really we're the same way. Like again, another shameless plug. We are we're here to make life easy for you. Like it is that I'd say that is our biggest selling point. So.
Yeah. If you don't want to buy a mic and a tripod, just come to us.
Or you don't know what you're looking for.
Seriously,
come to us. Content is king.
Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Come sit down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Well, on that note, I'm not sure what we'll talk about in episode 4, but, we'll figure it out here.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. We always do. So, until next time, guys, we will see you in episode 4. Peace.